Vögelei. Gleich nochmal von vorn. Für Geleit und Planung zu sorgen, zählt zu den wichtigsten Aufgaben des Trauzeugen. So muss der Bräutigam rechtzeitig in der Kirche erscheinen. Erledigt. Die Ringe nicht vergessen? Habe ich nicht. Dann muss ich noch die Brautjungfern vernaschen. Mach ich. Also vielleicht, wenn sie ein bisschen älter sind.
You know, it's really funny, when I went to this press screening, I took my boyfriend, and he's actually English, and we are getting married in August, and he got so scared when he saw the film, because he was like, oh God, I hope we're not going to be like that. And you've been married for 15 years, is that right?
Yeah, maybe.
So
even
what's
more.
your advice on how to make a marriage last?
How to make it last?
Good marriage, yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't really have advice, because I think it's more a case of if you want it to last, then it lasts, you know?
That's your secret?
That's my secret.
If
you want it to last, you make it last. It's, you know, ups and downs, highs and lows.
And in the film, they always find like little things that really annoy them about each other. Do you think there's anything that your wife finds really annoying about you?
Yeah, definitely. There's always things that we find annoying about each other. But the more time you spend together, the more accepting you become with those little petty annoyances.
Okay. And there's a lot of really...
Don't be worried, it'll be okay.
No, I know, I think I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah.
But it's just because he's English, and there was a lot of English humor in the film, and it's like, oh my God, this is an omen. And like I said, a lot of English humor. So is that the same as Australian humor, would you say?
Yeah, I think Australian, we share a lot of similarities with the style of humor with the English.
So what was it like playing the American who
It was
doesn't
fun.
really get the English humor?
Well, that was the hard part, because I got most of the humor, but because I was playing American, I had to play the straight guy.
I can imagine.
And not crack up. But the good part about not being American is that I was also able to slightly send up that sort of that earnestness of being American. Do you know what I mean?
No, I think I do, yeah. But there are a lot of really funny scenes in the films. How did you manage to keep a straight face? Like with the scene with the dove or the pigeon.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
how
that
did you
scene,
not laugh?
Well, I have to. There were takes when I did laugh, but I think it was very important that. Are you guys all right? Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah. This is sort of it's a four-way. It's a round table interview.
That's okay.
Yeah, they're just as much part of the show as we are, really. It was important for me to keep a straight face, because that's sort of the intent of the scene. It's the contrast of the absurdness of the ill-conceived romantic gesture and the earnestness of the guy
funny.
character. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Thank you.
I hope it wasn't a real bird, the dead one in the end.
No, it wasn't. I think they foleyed that sound, so it had a bit more of a thud.
Ich möchte mit dir davonfliegen.
Tut mir leid, aber diese Taube flattert gefährlich nah am Ventilator.
Ich werde nicht aufgeben. Du gehst mir einfach nicht mehr aus dem Kopf.
Was that your favorite scene in the film, or did you have another scene?
Actually, when I saw the film, one of my favorite scenes was the menage a trois with Anna Faris.
But you weren't in that.
I wasn't in that, but it was a pretty funny scene. I thought.
Do you think you would have found it just as funny if you had been in it?
Probably not. No, it would have been an awkward scene to shoot. I thought she was really funny in that, and there was a couple of moments. I thought there was a couple of moments in Minnie Driver. One of my favourite moments was when she grabs her husband on the face and says, "Look at that face," or whatever it is, and then he goes, and tries to kiss her, and she says, "Get away, get off, don't." And she just talks. That was touching. You know that moment?
I think I remember it. It's
Outside
been a while
the house.
since I've seen the film.
Outside the house as they were leaving.
No, yeah.
Because the whole movie, she's sort of riding him off the whole time, and then it's just that little moment. She said, he's a putz and all of these things, but he's mine, and I love it.
Do you generally like watching rom-coms yourself? Do you have a favorite one that you really enjoy?
I don't know. I have a favorite one now.
Do you have a favorite one that you're not in?
Trying to think. Yeah, I think Four Weddings and a Funeral is pretty good.
Also English.
Yeah, and I thought About a Boy was a pretty good. It was sort of a romantic.
So you like
comedy.
Hugh Grant?
Actually, I don't really. You know, he's all right. I mean, I don't mind him, but he was perfect in those roles.
And if you had to describe the film in one word, what would it be?
Hilarious.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, thank you very much. Actually, can you keep rolling for just 1 second? My friend really, really likes you. And I've got a sign that says Hi Finya, because that's her name. Would you just hold that up for 1 second? Thank you. Just do that. Just say Hi Finya.
Hi, Finya.
Awesome. Thank you so
Finya.
much. Thank you.
Cheers.
Alles Gute zu unserem 10-tägigen.
Was ist da drin?
Das hast du dir neulich nachts online angesehen.
2 Lesben und ein Typ, der wie ein dicker Jesus aussieht?
Ich dachte, ich hätte es geschafft. Ich habe einen Arzt geheiratet. Erstes Wort. Erstes Wort.
Es ist rot. Rot.
Impotent.
Rot.
Irre. Faul. Mann. Dämlich. Unbefriedigend. Das war vor 9 Monaten. In unserer Ehe gibt es einfach etwas, wo es noch nicht so richtig hinhaut.
Abgeht.
Ihnen ist bewusst, dass Sie etwas Besseres hätten haben können. Jemand, der besser aussieht, der besser gebaut ist.
Nein.
Nein.
Gut, also gibt es schlimme sexuelle Probleme?
Chloe ist bezaubernd. Ich verstehe nicht, wieso du sie ziehen lassen hast.
Nein, sie ist zu nett, zu perfekt. Heilige Sch... Geil, stimmt's? Ja. Er ist doch eigentlich voll dein Typ.
Du bist mein Typ. Ich stehe nicht auf gut aussehende Männer.
Oh. Nett ist lieb. Langweilig. Warmherzig. Wenn du es warm haben willst, kauf dir eine Heizdecke. Die kann gut mit Kindern. Das konnte Michael Jackson auch. Schade, dass man dein Hirn nicht in ihren Körper stecken kann. Das wäre echt hammergeil. Stell dir mal vor, man würde ihr Hirn in deinen Körper stecken. Oh mein Gott, da kommt Frankenstein, nur mit Riesenmöpsen. Ah. Keine Sorge, ich würde dich trotzdem flachlegen.
Jetzt mal im Ernst. Ich werde nie wieder einen anderen Penis sehen.
Fairerweise muss man sagen, dass du schon mehr als genug gesehen hast, oder? Ich sag nicht, dass du ein Flittchen bist, aber auch nicht das Gegenteil.
Ein digitaler Fotorahmen.
Den müssen wir nachher mal ausprobieren.
Also, das ist Marokko. Hier sieht man das Hotel und das ist...
Das ist Doggy-Style.